Right, buddy, listen, Manchester United, we actually won on tour. It was 3-1. Post-match season, post-match tour is complete. 3-1 against Hong Kong. A massive victory for Manchester United considering where we were in the last game. But listen, there were so many big positives to take from this game. And listen, the big positive is the season is finally over. The Manchester United do not play another game now for 50 days against Leeds in pre-season, where hopefully we will be a completely changed team. There'll be a lot of players gone and a lot of players, or quite a few players coming into the team. But listen, today it wasn't that bad. At least we actually won the game, which is a positive. We didn't lose. We played well at parts. But the main player that I want to talk about is Chido Obi. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, and a player who should get way more minutes. It's criminal the amount of minutes I think Amorim is giving him. Yes, we couldn't play him in the Europa League, but even in the Premier League, he hasn't got many minutes, and you can ultimately see he is a class player. Not going to say world class, but you can see there's definitely potential there if you do develop him. The 2 goals that he scored were absolutely fantastic. The first touch for the first one, then the left foot striking to the bottom corner, and the flick glancing header was just... It's just a very, very smart goal to score. And I think Chido has been fantastic for Manchester United in most of the games that he's played. I remember one of his first games when he came on against Fulham for the cameo. He was fantastic. Just gets around. He's just more of a nuisance than Rasmus Højlund, which I'll talk about now. Another sloppy game for Rasmus Højlund. I mean, when Bruno does that Rabona, his first touch is dreadful. He had a few snapshots, but... For me, Højlund has to be looking at himself. There's a player there who's 17 years old and is doing better than Rasmus Højlund. There are some huge warning signs for him. Listen, I said I'd be looking to cash in on Højlund, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, listen, very, very frustrating with Højlund. We've given him time. He's just not good enough. And I said Chido did well. I like Aiden Heaven in central centre-back. He's played there quite a few minutes there. He played today and in the last game against Asian All-Stars. I think he's commanding, and it could be that play. He made some good passes, some switches as well, and he gets the goal as well. Great to get his first goal as well for Manchester United. Yes, it's in a friendly, but it's a good header. One of the young players that obviously we signed from Arsenal, thanks to the academy from Arsenal, to be fair, because they gave us 2 gems in Chido Obi and Aiden Heaven. Listen, the goal they scored was their first shot on target. Tom Heaton's looking at that. That is just very, very sloppy. We know we just don't have a good goalkeeper at Manchester United. Binder, shaky, Onana, terrible, and Heaton, listen, we're going to keep him. It was just a poor mistake by him, to be honest with you. But now, listen, it's time now for Amorim. He knows the drawing board. He knows the players that we want to sign, and now it's all about getting them. Obviously, we know Delap probably is going to go to Chelsea, and we're struggling. We need to bring in a striker, whether that's Gyökeres. Obviously the potential of Bruno Fernandes leaving as well, which will massively affect the team, but it is going to be a big window for Manchester United. And I think the fact that this tour's done, we can get the players back and focusing on or they're going to go on holiday now, focusing on bringing in transfers in terms of other positives, I thought Shea Lacey in the 15 minutes that he got, he did alright. Casemiro got around the pitch, did his thing. I thought Ugarte, I'll talk about mainly the young players, to be fair. I thought Shea Lacey, he is a good player, great ball control, technical ability, can make a great pass as well. We've seen in the last 2 games. I'm interested to see who the player will be to shine on pre-season. Last time it was Ahmad, and you look at what that did for him this season. You're looking at maybe Shea Lacey, Sekou Kone as well today, who again got limited time but was pretty sharp on the ball. He has that energy, that tenacity in midfield, and he could win the ball back very, very well. I thought Monroe did alright. I thought Kamasin in the start when he played, he did well defensively and offensively as well as that right wing back. Amas, again, I thought he had a good game. He's slowly starting to improve. He's put a few good crosses into his box, attacking his fullback. I thought Garnacho, in the minutes that he was on the pitch, did well. So it's an overall, as I said, the positives are we don't have to see Manchester United play now for another 50 days. We have some time to just look how poor this season's been. So yeah, let's see what happens, but I'm going to leave it there. People are saying hold that Hong Kong, but Chido is the future, and Chido scored a very, 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 very good goal. 2 very good goals as well, but I'll leave it there.